Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be non-spoilers today. Just want to talk about Godzilla vs. Kong, really. How much I liked it. I got my review uploading now, which has non-spoilers and spoilers. So I will get into it. So yeah. Hope you're all well, ladies and gents. Just going to sort of wait for people to plop on into the chat. If you want to ask questions and things like that, please do use the super chat function. We can sort of discuss and you can join the conversation that way. Again, try and keep it non-spoilers. And I hope you're all well anyway. I hope you're all well. Where are we in the world? A lot of people are going like, well, where did you see it? So I didn't pirate it. I know that seems to be a common thing. There was basically like a PR copy running around, which I managed to get a hold of basically, because I do know people that work with PR firms and things like that. So that's how I managed to get one. So that's how I watched it. Again, just still sort of waiting for people to drop in. No spoilers. No spoilers. Mike Q sent a super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. Rated out of 10 from Spectrum, by the way. Okay. So I don't normally do ratings out of 10. So it might be a bit difficult for me to do a rating, to be fair. Rating out of 10. Let me give you my rating, and then I'll explain it. How about that? Because I think that'll shock a few people. So I would give it a 7.5 to a strong 8.25. And the reason why I would do that, sorry, ladies and gents, I'm having a bit of a personal life meltdown right now. So I'm literally on my phone whilst I'm doing this, which is super unprofessional, but I'm really, really sorry. Personal life, unfortunately, does have to intersect with professional life. Right. So the reason why I would rate it a 7.5 to an 8.25, to me, it is one of the strongest MonsterVerse movies out there. Now, I'm not rating it in comparison or up against, say, like an Oscar movie. I think that's super dumb. It is, for what it is, it's fantastic for what it is. I really had a blast. I forgot about, all the shit going on in my life for a good 2 hours. Pacing was strong. CGI is some of the best CGI out there. Like, it's genuinely some of the best CGI out there. It's incredible. It's not overly contrived either. It's one of these things that you think would potentially be too contrived, and it's really not, actually. There's so many Easter eggs to Godzilla Toho fans, like actual, not MonsterVerse fans. We're talking Toho Godzilla lovers, right? There's lots of Easter eggs. It's a very good movie, and I think, again, for what it is, right? You've got to rate it for what it is. For what it is, it's a very, very good movie, and I think a lot of people will forget about Adam Wingard's Death Note situation, because that's fucking what a pile of garbage that is. Sorry, a few questions here. Right, how was the Hollow Earth scenes, or how were the Hollow Earth scenes? So the Hollow Earth scenes were fantastic. Enjoyed the Hollow Earth. It is as epic as you expect from the trailers. Again, this is no spoilers, ladies and gents. We won't be talking spoilers. It is as epic as you expect from the trailers, but more so. There is so much more involved in the Hollow Earth than what was in the trailers. They really did it justice, but I would say they could have gone further. It's not a perfect movie by any stretch, but it's a bloody strong movie, and it's one of the best MonsterVerse movies yet. It really is. A lot of people much prefer 2014's Godzilla. It has a much more serious tone and things like that. I get that, but I feel like this was a natural. I feel like they went really balls to the wall in King of the Monsters, so this technically does actually feel like a pretty natural progression. So they could have done a lot more with it, but I didn't hate it. From what we got, it was really, really decent. Beautiful colors as well. Beautiful colors. Really, really nice colors. The colors and the cinematography of the Hollow Earth was astounding. Valiant Renegade says, "Oh, thank you for no spoilers. I'm going to an actual theatre tonight, first time since 1917 last year, to see this with my son. It looks amazing." Hopefully you won't be disappointed. So I really hope you go and enjoy it. 1917 was a decent movie on the big screen as well, actually. So yeah, let's scroll back down a little bit here. I missed one here. So Ataka, hope you're doing okay. So thank you for still being on the stream. Yeah, sorry. I will eventually go on camera. Again, I'm still resolving some personal stuff in my absolutely garbage and shit personal life. So I will be on camera soon. Just let me resolve all of this and make myself a little bit more presentable because I'm not in the best state. So yeah, but I appreciate that anyway. Marshmallow. Most important question of them all, where can I watch this? So Amazon Prime tomorrow for guys in the UK. Amazon Prime tomorrow for guys in the UK, as well as any other streaming service as well. It will be there. Apparently, I got a PR copy, basically. So Finbar White says, Mr. H, just know we're all here. Oh, thank you very much. Just know we're all here for you, my friend. I really appreciate that. I was about to not come on this stream. I organised it a little bit late, and yeah, I actually was going to cancel. So do apologise for that. No spoilers, ladies and gents. Cannot go into spoilers. Officially losing faith in Mr. H tastes as a film critic. This was a bad movie. Well, I think a lot of MonsterVerse fans and Godzilla fans would definitely disagree with you. It's not something you would compare to an Oscar movie. It is what it is. So if you don't like what it is, then you won't like this. That's the point. Like that's the caveat, really, isn't it? That's what that's what I try and get across. I mean, you don't have to have faith in me as a film critic. I mean, look, it doesn't really matter, does it? Like this whole fucking channel could be deleted tomorrow. For like half of you fucking guys won't give a shit anyways. It doesn't really matter. And if you don't like me as a film critic, just leave. It's really not a big deal. You don't have to agree with everything I say. It's fine. But if it really offends you and you're going to lose faith in me just because of a few differences of opinion, then just go. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Did you see the monster fight, or did the camera steer away when the monsters were on each other's throats, like in Godzilla King of the Monsters? So this is a good question, and this isn't spoilers either. I think this is an okay question to answer with no, it's not a spoiler basically. No, it doesn't. The camera stays on the monsters. There is no cutting away that I could clearly see. Like there's nothing. 2014 was pretty heinous for that. 2014's Godzilla was pretty heinous for cutaways, closing a door, all this kind of random stuff. Do you know what I mean? That you'd go, oh come on, I want to see the Muto and Godzilla fight. And then they improved upon it a little bit. Kong Skull Island, they literally just showed them out there, so that was great. And then King of the Monsters, they did some cutaways, but then they had a lot of darkness and clouds, which to me made sense because you had King Ghidorah, the living extinction event with thunderstorms and things like that. But I understand some people had a problem with it. But no, this was this was genuinely pretty balls to the wall monster action with no cutaways. It's all pretty much there, to be fair. The fights are choreographed in a really decent way. I was really happy with them, like genuinely happy. There's a real big sense of scale and risk The sense of scale isn't as good as 2014's Godzilla, but the sense of scale in that film isn't consistent. So can you say that's really good scale? Probably not. But yeah, no, they do. Yeah, they do really well. Genuinely, they did really, really well. Marshmallow, I beg to differ. There are dedicated members who give a fuck about you. Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm nothing really, so it's not really a big deal. But I appreciate it anyway. Yeah. Take care, dude. You don't have to stream if you don't want to take care of yourself. No, I'm definitely going to stream. I will probably go on a fairly long night drive after this, though, to clear my head. It is what it is. Yes, so Iron Wolf has obviously seen the film and chips in and says you can see the action clearly. Again, it is in the title, ladies and gents. We will not be talking spoilers today. I don't want to talk spoilers. I don't want any. I don't want this to be ruined for anyone. And I tell you what, I'm bloody glad I stopped watching the trailers, because man, those trailers, they spoiled loads of stuff. So I'm really glad. Genuinely really, really glad I stopped watching those trailers, because goddamn, yeah, they spoiled a lot. Right, so Azrael Razor says, don't know why people were expecting it's a movie about a giant ape and lizard beating the crap out of each other. It ain't The Godfather. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, you're completely right. Like, this is how I review stuff. You know, like I like to review it based on what it is, like the merits of what it is and the context of what it is. It's a Godzilla movie. I mean, if you go back and watch Toho's Godzillas, I mean, 2014's Godzilla's, you know, it is miles apart from those things. You know, the giant rubber suits. I mean, they're definitely of its day, and you know, it's nostalgia and people love them. But the new movies are obviously arguably much, much better. But they are still born from that. So they are still giant kaiju movies. And I think reviewing it in that context is important, like massively important. Did I see the little Mothra cameo? Where was the little Mothra cameo? I actually didn't see that, I don't think. Maybe it was in the intro? Could have been in the intro, I think. Honestly, do feel King of the Monsters had a better final battle, regardless of the rain, fog, and cutaways. The one in Godzilla vs. Kong was just too short. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's valid. I do think that's pretty valid criticism. But not... Yeah, I don't know. I do think that's pretty valid criticism, but I enjoyed the tension of this one. I think the tension of the final battle was built up across the entire movie. I think the tension to the final battle was built up over the entire movie, that it didn't matter that it was so short. And it wasn't even that short, to be fair. But shorter, it felt maybe a little bit shorter to the GVK one. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I'm trying to discuss it in a non-spoilery way. It's quite difficult, to be fair. I'm definitely going to be taking my 10-year-old daughter to the theatre to see this. This is what movies are all about. Let's just have some fun. Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, hopefully your daughter really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. I hope everyone that watched the trailers and was like, yep, love it, absolutely epic. I hope you get what you want out of this. You know, I genuinely do. 100%. Kush Patel, sorry if I've butchered that. Take care, man. About to see this in an hour. Can't wait. I'm going to make an assumption. Please don't be offended. Are you in India, or where are you in the world? America, India? Because the reason why I say India, one, obviously because of your name, but secondly, apparently it's been out in India for a while and it's crushed it at the box office. Apparently it's absolutely crushed it at the Indian box office, which is amazing. That's so good to hear. So yeah, anyway, just thought I'd ask that. But that's cool. Hope you enjoy it as well. Charles Gutierrez. Sorry if I butchered that. So good. I'm glad they ended it the way they did. Yeah, again, so no spoilers. Ending, primo, perfecto. Loved it. Yeah, really, really good ending. Really, really good ending. Let me scroll back up. Finbar White. I wasn't keen on Team Godzilla storyline, raising the Jolly Roger to the Motley crew to support. Cheers to support Mr. H. Mr. H, if you need a chat, I'll email you and you can talk to me anytime. Well, thank you so much. That is genuinely really kind of you. Thank you. I tend not to discuss my my personal life that much. Yeah, you guys don't really know much about me, to be fair. Because my problems don't need to be your problems. The world has enough of that, to be fair. But no, I appreciate that. Team Godzilla was a bit lame. The thing is, it was very much a how can I say this? Again, if I'm pausing quite a lot, like I'm trying to word it so I don't reveal spoilers. It's, can I say this without it being a spoiler? It is kind of framed as a Kong movie. I hope that's not a spoiler. Not really a spoiler. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of framed as a Kong movie. So Team Godzilla was pretty weak, but not in a horrible way. Not in a horrible way. Just they definitely could have done more with it. Neat switch. Are monsters hitting each other in this movie, or do they discuss their gender? No spoilers, please. No, there's no genders being discussed. But yeah, monsters do hit each other profusely, non-stop. It's very, very well done. Devonte Murick. I feel like this movie is like Rampage fun, not serious. Yeah. Yeah. Sort of. Yeah, sort of. What's this? Perfect Tragedy says, spent 15 minutes in line only to be told the IMAX showing was sold out when I reached the register. God damn. Can't you pay online? Can't you book online? We have to do that now in the UK. You have to book tickets all online and you get an allocated seat. Well, you don't have, maybe you did. I think you did have to at the start, actually. If you have to now. But yeah, goddamn, sorry that happened to you. Disappointing, man, because it's a good film. Okay, yeah, so no spoilers here, but I love how Kong was very human-like. They really show the emotions on his face, while Goji was very animalistic. Yeah, that is really, really, really good. Good observation. Kong is incredibly human-like in this, in the best of ways. But again, like if you watch the trailers and you got that, you would go, "Oh yeah, no, that's definitely what he's going to be like." And he is like that. He really is. Yeah, he is very human-like. And again, like when I was saying, it's kind of framed a bit more like a Kong movie. I think that is part of it. You know, they needed to humanize Kong quite a lot. But they did in Kong Skull Island anyway. And yeah, Godzilla was very animalistic. But then he's always been like that, hasn't he? So I think they did such a great job. God damn, I love this film. It's really what I needed. Crap, shitty day, garbage day. I needed 2 hours to take my mind off stuff, and this was the best medicine. So yeah, I enjoyed it quite a lot. Is my review uploaded yet? Oh, it is. Perfect. if you guys want to go and watch my review, which will be dropping in a moment, please do. I just need to set it all up because that's going to be dropping momentarily, which is about 25-minute review. It's pretty long. Pretty long. Pretty long review. But again, I could talk about this stuff all day in a non-spoilery fashion. It's very difficult to answer some of these questions without going into spoilers. So yeah, Mike Q, smash that like button, friends. Thank you so much. Mick K, if you wanted to see giant monsters on screen for 2 hours, then you won't be disappointed. It was worth seeing it in cinemas. Oh God, see, we can't watch it in cinemas here. It's not open. Movie theaters are not open here, which sucks because I really want to watch it in the theater, but I haven't been able to. So yeah, I mean, I'm very jealous of those being able to watch it in a theater. And I tell you what, I will go and watch it in theaters when I can. I liked it that much. I will happily go and watch it again. Those that don't know, I basically just got a PR copy, so that's how I watched it. So Ataka, they definitely missed out on making an interesting and awesome character. I won't get into it because spoilers, but it definitely was wasted potential for someone and something I was excited about. I know exactly what you're talking about, actually. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I don't even think I mentioned that in my review, which is a shame. But yeah, no, I know 100% what you're talking about. And yeah, I completely agree. Again, no spoilers. We're not talking about spoilers here. But I completely agree. Yeah, it was wasted potential. But I'll tell you this much, right? I'll tell you this much for free, ladies and gents. The human plot was nowhere near as bad as I was expecting. Like, the human plot was actually fine in this. I think it actually worked, which is pretty mental, to be fair. The human plot moved along pretty well. Didn't hate it at all. Good plot. Imperial Olympia, I loved the movie. Fun time. And it didn't feel like 2 hours for me. A couple of characters could be removed entirely and streamline some side plots. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But I'm glad you enjoyed it again. I don't know. 2 hours. I think the pacing was pretty good, pretty brisk pacing. What's this? Sorry. Mr. H just got uploaded. A Mr. H videos. What is this witchcraft? Yeah, I know. I've literally just released my my full review of it. So go and check it out when you. Well, you can leave this. To be fair, I'm not that animated right now. It's probably not a very good stream. I'm not going to lie. So if you want to just go watch a much better video, my review video has just released because, yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying here. I've just had a bit of a shit personal life today. Go Mikhail. Godzilla's crew was like the Scooby Gang, a bit annoying. But I'm a Kong fan. Still could have used more Godzilla. 8 out of 10. I liked the little girl and Kong's bond. That could have been terrible, but they did very well on that. That could have been awful. That interaction, that's something which could have been, I don't know, like, it runs the risk of being so bloody cheesy and just garbage, but it worked really, really well. Really did. This is a great comment. This is a great comment. The Hollow Earth entrance scene is in my top 3 cinema experiences of all time. Absolute masterclass. That was really good. You're right there. That was really, really decent. The lights, the sort of weird bubble. It was so good. Yes, love it. You are completely right there. Yeah, yeah, epic, absolutely epic. I think the axe was made by a higher force. Oh no, I think they explained that pretty well in the movie. To be fair, I do think they explained that pretty well. The Kiwi kid was annoying as fuck. I didn't think he was that bad. I think again, I thought he could have been, but I thought he did pretty well, to be fair. Yeah. Like I didn't hate him in like Hunt for the Wilder People. I like him in the films that he's been in. But again, it's one of those characters that could have run the risk of being annoying, and I thought he was okay. I can see the complaint, but I thought he was okay. There was no end credits, by the way, ladies and gents. Don't worry. In this age, one shouldn't be surprised by good CGI, but still, the final shot in Kong watching angrily into the camera, left me taken aback. Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't be surprised by good CGI, but we are. Why are we surprised? Because too often, ladies and gents, there is garbage CGI out there. You know, there's CGI which looks unfinished. So yeah, you are right, but I don't think that's. Yeah, I think that's because the sort of score is like around it has been pretty garbage for quite a while. It's good to have good CGI. It shouldn't be a surprise, but it is because CGI is shit in a lot of things now. Oh, this is it was kind of like 2001: A Space Odyssey. Yeah, the Hollow Earth entrance. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I do think that they changed something between King of the Monsters and GVK when it comes to the Hollow Earth. I don't want to get too into it because, again, spoilers. I'm not touching on spoilers. But I do think they changed something between it all. I think that they... So in King of the Monsters, let's talk about the Hollow Earth. They seemingly implied that Godzilla's temple was in the Hollow Earth, didn't they? Like, can we all agree on that? They basically implied that was in the Hollow Earth, or they seem... I swear they did. I swear they implied that temple was in the Hollow Earth. In this one, they seem to have changed the Hollow Earth in general, but I like it. I don't know. I quite like it quite a lot. Don't hate it at all, but it's definitely a change. It's very much a sci-fi film, ladies and gents. Chris Banulos. I don't know how I feel about it taking control, but I did want to see the absolute zero cannon. But maybe next time. Yeah, can't get too much into that. We've got no spoilers here, so yeah, sorry. I know exactly what you're talking about, though. JM Cruz, Miss Age, what are your thoughts with the comparison of Godzilla's domain and Kong's? Those alone could be in a standalone film. Keep on rocking with the great content, man. Yeah. There's very clear domains between both Titans. And I will say this, and I said it in my review, which has now actually just released, ladies and gents, is that the way they bring them together was actually set up in King of the Monsters novelization. So if you read the novelization of King of the Monsters, you will know why these two titans fight. And it's not contrived. Like it was there clear as day in the novelization of King of the Monsters. So yeah. Godzilla crawling on his all fours is kind of goofy, but loved it. Remind me of 98 Godzilla in the sewers. Yeah, that was interesting. So not a spoiler, obviously, not a spoiler at all. But Godzilla does crawl on all fours in this. But I think it makes sense due to the location, because he does it in the city. Again, I'm not talking spoilers. I'm not going to go into detail, but I think it made sense. He did it in the city. I think he was trying to navigate around all the buildings. I think that would make sense to me anyway. So what was this? It was implied, or at least near an entrance to Hollow Earth for Godzilla Temple. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I think they changed all of that basically. I could be wrong, but it looked like they changed it. So Godzilla felt like an extra in his own movie. Too much focus on Kong, not enough Zilla. Well, this is the thing. Is it actually a Godzilla movie? You know? I mean, we're literally just saying it is, it's a Godzilla versus Kong movie. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I think we thought it was a Godzilla movie, but I mean, it's framed mainly as a Kong movie, and I don't hate that. Novelization. What a novel concept. Yeah, goddamn. Wingard turned Godzilla into Anguirus with all that all four stuff. Nah, I think it made sense. I think it made sense. Genuinely. Shin Godzilla 2, please. Yeah, I'd like that. I would like that. I tell you what, there's so many Easter eggs though. There's even an Easter egg to Shin Godzilla in this, to be fair. Ryan Belmont, man, the movie was amazing. I can't believe they actually brought back Mechagodzilla that way. What are your thoughts on the movie Mr. H? So it's not a spoiler, like Mechagodzilla's been in the trailers and stuff. It's actually in the first trailer. Yeah, to discuss non-spoilers pretty broad on this. Yeah, I really liked the movie. It is what it is, and it's very good for what it is. I had a great time with it. I had a really, really great time with it. I'm convinced that other monsters in the Hollow Earth is implying the beasts that dragon mythos were derived from. Oh, yeah, I like that. That's good. So this isn't a spoiler. We know that there is warbats in the movie. They're in the trailer, in fact. Warbats. It's a titan that's in the Hollow Earth. Yeah, implying the dragon mythos. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, I like that. I like that one a lot. I went to computer camp where they taught me HTML. Did you go to camp in the 90s? I laughed at that. Yeah, it was pretty fun. That was pretty funny, to be fair. Some of the dialogue is very decent for the humans. Some of it's a bit cringe, but some of it was pretty damn good. I'd argue it's a Kong's perspective movie. Could have made Team Kong the primary focus. Didn't go as outlandishly sci-fi as I was expecting. Yeah, we heard that it was going to go full-blown sci-fi, and they definitely did. Like, they did go sci-fi, but they didn't go as outlandish as they could have done. So I think they did really well. I think they did really well with it. They stayed pretty restrained with it, although they still kind of went balls to the wall. But yeah, bloody good. Some shots, fights, movements felt like something straight out of the 60s and 80s. Only photorealistic on a whole other level than we've seen before. It was amazing. The CGI was just utterly incredible. Like, utterly incredible. Yeah, so good. So good. Like, just the effects was. I mean, it's an effects heavy movie, but they must have spent some serious cash on it. What's this? Completely off topic. Sent you an email. Regards. Sent you an email in regards to a search for a Datsun. Hope it helps. It did, but they're like way out my price range, and also as well, I'm no longer looking for a Datsun now. I take delivery of a very odd little project car tomorrow, which is not a Datsun. It's a Nissan from the 90s that is incredibly rare, but I found it really, really, really cheap. So 10 guesses, ladies and gents, for anyone that knows anything about 90s Nissans. Chance it makes a profit. I tell you what, Dan. I tell you what, I think it might. Like, I don't know. I think it might. I think it might do. I think it might. I want it to. It's done pretty well. 121.8 million in 38 territories. 70 million only in China, where where it hasn't opened up in the UK, it hadn't opened up in the States. Now it is. I think it's got legs. I think it will have legs anyway. Skyline, no, but there's Skyline parts on it. There's a guess. 300Z Fair Lady, no. Not a Z car. R33, no again, but it does have Skyline parts. What's this? Today's chosen background is crazily good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is it a Safiro? Oh, I've never seen one in the UK, actually. Sorry, we're just talking about cars briefly. No, not a Safiro, although I would definitely own one. Is it a 240 ZX? No, it's not. Right, okay, so a Taka 71. A lot of collateral damage was in this movie, and it was great. How did you like the destruction and the fact people definitely got wrecked in this movie? I loved it. Yeah, goddamn, definitely people died. Really, really people died. They absolutely did. Yeah, people definitely got wrecked, massively wrecked, and they didn't shy away from the destruction. The destruction was all abound. The destruction was great, very, very well done. And I think that you can even hear people screaming as well in certain parts. So people definitely died. Yeah, they definitely died. Which, like, it sounds silly. You're like, oh yeah, epic, they all died. But I mean, it is still, it's good that people did die. The Harley Quinn, a Pulsar. Yeah, I managed to find a Pulsar GTIR for a quarter of the normal price. A project one, incredibly cheap. So yeah, I take possession of a Nissan Pulsar GTIR tomorrow. Not going to spoil in. The ending was fab. Have sent email to you. Well, thank you so much. And yeah, the ending was great. That was one of the best endings. Yeah, I was pretty pleased with that ending, to be fair. Imperial Olympia, I love how in the fight scenes you definitely feel the size and weight of the Titans. The carrier fight was a lot of fun. Yeah, I couldn't check what the carrier was called, but was it a Nimitz class? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it's the Nimitz, isn't it? That's the world's biggest. I was going to try and clarify when I saw it, but yeah. Someone said it should have been Tokyo. Yeah, the final fight's in Hong Kong. Again, we know that. It's in the trailers. It should have been Tokyo. You are right. Very odd. Very, very odd. Yeah, Mike Q, get the F out of here. No, I managed to find a Pulsar GTIR. Really, really cheap. It's probably completely crap though. Because it was super, super cheap, to be fair. So it might be complete garbage. But hey, look, it's quite comical because it's a baby GTR and we're talking about, so it's a baby Godzilla and we're talking about Godzilla today. So yeah. Yes, I did hear GVK director Adam Wingard will be making Thundercats movie. I think that'd be quite good. I actually have positive thoughts on that. HEAV. I still forgot what is the A for again? Hollow Earth aircraft vehicle. I can't remember what it meant. Yeah. Does it need turbo? No. Pulsar GTIRs have a turbo actually. They're really, really good. It's the strongest. Oh no, so it's a hatchback. So the Pulsar GTIR is a homologation special. So it's a rally car for the road. Take a look, Harley Quinn. So Pulsar GTIR on Google, you'll go, oh, okay. It's one of the original hot hatches, basically. I won't keep it, but I like to save cars. So I found it cheap and I'll do it up and then I'll sell it basically just for fun. And I will do some videos on it, I guess, on my car channel. With no spoilers, this movie gave me the feeling that they will probably switch their focus to Kong if they continue the universe. Yeah. I don't think they will, though. Well, they're doing the Skull Island Netflix anime, so you could have a point there. I don't know. It's difficult. You could have a point, but I don't know. Where's the draw without Godzilla? Where's the draw? Like the way Godzilla kind of smiled like an old school WWF heel when he had Kong down, but by the end, the mega powers formed for the greater good. Yeah, no spoilers. But yes, you are right. No, it's not anti-gravity. It's not what they say in the film, actually. Genuine, it's not what they say in the film. Why is it so cheap? Because it's in pieces. It doesn't have the drive shafts. It's in pieces. That's why. What did you do with the Subaru? I sold it. I did it up and I sold it on. I don't keep every car that I buy. I do them up and I sell them on just because I don't. Aerial. That's the one. Yeah, Hollow Earth aerial vehicle. There you go. That's what they said in the film. I thought they said something like that. I remember those. Reminds me of the Lancia Delta. Yeah, they're very good. Pulsar GTRs are great. Hollow Earth anti-gravity vehicles. Nope. Hollow Earth aerial vehicles was what they said. Genuinely, what they said. Way to cheer up, Mr. A. Way to cheer Mr. H up. Get on to the subject of cars. I love the diversity of these roundtables. Yeah, we talk about the main topic for a while, and then we scoot off into other things. And I'm all over the place tonight. Sorry, I can't can't say much about it. I'm just all over the place. Sorry. Chances they continue the MonsterVerse. If so, who do you want to see next? I personally want to see Biolante. I love their original. I want them to do more original monsters. Their original monsters are great. They're missing a trick. They really are. Royston Parker became a member. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Someone said something about the Datsun. Was the Datsun totaled? I knew you wrecked it. No? Hey? I haven't wrecked the Datsun. My Datsun truck's fine. I like project cars. I like to work on stuff. Marshmallow, I haven't seen the film, but did Kong get his dong out? Is that how he fights Big G? Fuck's sake, no. What the hell? Robin Russell, will the next movie focus on Kong or Godzilla more? I hope Godzilla. Reggie Hustle Jr., this is the best Godzilla in action. So animated. Yes, it was absolutely fantastic. It was absolutely brilliant. Sean Treese. I like King Kong. Yeah, I tell you what, I think that they. It's kind of a spoiler. I can't say it. Sorry. Stephen Bowley, a few more Titans to be seen would have been nice. The 4K Dolby Vision resolution was the best to be seen, especially with the CGI. So good. Yeah, sadly, I had a PR copy, so it was 1080p, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it was still really good. Copy was like it is genuinely for PR purposes, like PR companies send them out. So yeah, it was good. I do feel like Dolby big screen that's the best place to see it. Like it absolutely is. Without spoilers, how is Mechagodzilla? Epic. There's lots of Easter eggs. Yeah, there's Easter eggs galore with Mechagodzilla. Put it that way. Do any of the kaiju from King of the Monsters make an appearance? Yes. No spoilers. Yes. It's not really a spoiler. No worries, dude. Nobody's character is defined by their good days, but rather how they handle their bad ones. The Harley Quinn just now. Thanks so much. I'm trying here. I'm trying to do this. Yeah, I'm trying to do this review. This sort of stream again. Sorry. Yeah. Keith Wendorf, if you need to go chill, dude, none of us mind. Your peace of mind and health and mental health matter just as much as the rest of us. Yeah, I'm not really with it. I am probably going to go. Not going to lie, ladies and gents. Please do go and enjoy my review. It's out on the channel. Sorry to be such a drag. Real quick, just do this super chat. I'm so sorry. I've been playing the Doom Eternal DLC and God Almighty is hard. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, anyway, sorry, ladies and gents.